Video. In today's video I will show you how to do object detection with machine learning inside your Flutter application. And yeah, let's get started. So I will be using MLKit for this library for this project. So first I have created a default Flutter project. Next go inside your main.dart, and here you can see I have created this my homepage widget. And here I am first checking for camera permission. So this is specifically for Android. So once the camera permission is granted, so here you can see I have created a method channel for that as well to get the camera permission, and that this is specifically for Android again. And once we get the camera permission, we are displaying our custom widget of my camera view. Okay, now you have to create this file dart file, and here you can see I have created a camera view method channel, and if it is Android, display a native Android view, otherwise display an UIKit view. And once an object has been detected from your camera, it gives a callback from native side to the Flutter side, and we are displaying that data over here. You can display it inside a text widget as well if you want, but yeah, that's it for the Flutter side. Also, one more thing is that I need the pod file. So if you look in the new Flutter versions, when you create a Flutter project, you don't have the pod file for iOS. Now to generate this pod file, what I did was I just added this URL launcher dependency. Like you can add any, so if you have a real world project, you will obviously have some dependency in your project. So whatever dependency creates a pod file for you, use that. So just for this demo purpose, I added URL launcher because it automatically creates a pod file for you. Okay, the reason we need the pod file because we need to add this MLKit dependency. Now for Android, go to your Android project, go to manifest, go to Android manifest, and add this permission for camera. Next you have to go to build.gradle, and first of all make sure the min HDK version is 23. Next I have added this camera X permission as well as this MLKit object detection library implementation as well. Next go to your main activity.dart, and here is the code for getting the camera permission first before displaying the camera. So this is the boilerplate code, like I have already covered this in my camera X tutorial, so I won't go through this again. And here we are registering our camera view, and here we are calling our camera permission, and once it is called, we are requesting the camera permission, and once it is granted, we are displaying the camera view. Now this is like boilerplate class which you have to write for every native view. Like I have copy pasted this from documentation, only file name has been changed, and this is the actual implementation for it. So here you can see this is my camera view, and this I have copy pasted from the camera X documentation, and this is the method channel because we want to send data from native side to Flutter side as well once an object has been detected. And this is the analysis use case as well as the options which we have this options and object detector has been copied from MLKit documentation. So this will help us to detect an object. Then these are the layout params. So here we are displaying our camera preview view and setting up the camera. Once the camera is set up, we are analyzing each and every frame that has been displayed on camera, and we are creating an media image from the image proxy. Then we are converting it to a normal image of input image. Then we need to pass this input image to object detector, and once an object has been detected, we are just printing it to our console as well as sending it to the Flutter side as well. And if there are failure, just logging it, and on complete listener we need to close these two things. Now if you want to immediately close the camera as soon as an object has been detected, you can just copy paste this code over here, but in my case I want to keep on detecting new objects from the camera, so it depends on your use case. And here I am just returning our preview view, shutting down our executor once the camera has been disposed, and this is boilerplate code which you have to write for camera X library. So that is for Android side. For iOS side, first you have to open your iOS project, go to info.plist, add this camera usage permission, then go to app delegate, and you have to register your camera view over here. Okay, Next we will create this class. Now again, this has been copy pasted from documentation. It is boilerplate code for every UI kit view which you want to create for Flutter. Next, over here what I have done is that I have created camera view, native view, and this code for this entire thing has been copied from Stack Overflow, and this has been copied from MLKit. Like, this is the options for object detection, and this is the channel for sending data from native side to Flutter side. So here you can see I am creating our UI view, then I am creating our channel as well as creating our native view, and inside native view I am initializing object detection code as well as our camera code. Next we are setting up our AV capture, so this is the code for it, and here we will begin the session for our camera. So again, this is like boilerplate code, same code you have to write anyway, any which ways whenever you want to display a camera. And once this is the important method, whenever our camera detects any object, this method gets called capture output, and here we are getting an image buffer. Image buffer is getting converted to an image. To do that, I have copy pasted this extension from a Stack Overflow post, and once we get this image, we pass it to our vision image, and vision image is passed to object detector, and once it is detected, we are sending it to the native side as well as logging it to the console as well. And if you want to stop the camera once an object is detected, just call stop camera over here. So I think, yeah, that's it for iOS as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.